Congratulations. My name is Nathalia, and I came up with a project called Running Memoir. As Alan mentioned, it is my first hackathon, and so a lot of this was a really great learning experience for me. Next slide. So, listen guys, you now have an attention span shorter than a goldfish. I didn't make this up. That 8 seconds, this is a very common figure, popular in research studies, and I got this off of a Time article. And so for me, when I think of this, I think about, next slide please. I think about all the things that I can't focus on. I can't read a book, I can't write a book, let alone write a paragraph. And it's really difficult to listen to, for example, your grandma tell her stories, or just any of your loved ones. Next slide, please. So here's a solution that I have. As a writer myself, I often have ideas for things to write pop into my head at the most inconvenient times. For example, when I'm driving. And so something I try to do is transcribe my ideas by saying them out loud. There's an app for this, there's some apps for this, but they're hard to do while you're driving. And they won't always work the best. And then you're left with some random note on your cell phone that you couldn't edit if you wanted to. You have to go through complicated copy-pasting. And so my solution for not being able to focus, not being able to write is transcribing. And you would then be able to create a running memoir. Say you would, every time you get in your car, you'll transcribe for 20 minutes, and that's your daily journal. And it just keeps getting appended to your running memoir. And so, next slide, please. So I got a really great flow of how this would work. Like I said, a lot of it was learning for me. So the way it would work would be you would call into your VoIP number and you would just start talking. And that VoIP call, it would be recorded. And either during the call or after, that call is going to be transcribed. And the transcription will be created into a text file. And then the part I have yet to work out as to how it would happen, you would convert that text file into a Google Doc and append it into a running Google Doc. And so a lot of the things I learned all day yesterday, I was basically just learning the Google API, the Google Speech API. As a front-end developer so far by training, this was new back-end technology for me. And so Rachel from Telnyx, she spent all day with me, hand-holding me, and just teaching me about API and the command line and all the things you have to do. And so then today, I was able to get more into the App-A-Days, VoIP's App-A-Days script. And so they have a script to pull the transcription from their call and then transcribe it. But then it wasn't quite working. And so that's where I stopped. But it definitely, I now understand what backend development is for and how the limited JavaScript I know works into APIs, and I know what I have to learn. And so this is my new goal.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.